What's going on, everybody? Today it's hot, I'm sweating, and I haven't even done anything yet, but I got somebody that wants to come pick up my catalytic converter. So since I'm here, I might as well work on a few little projects on my project car. Also, give you guys an update on the engine at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Minus the catalytic converter, like I said, I'm going to do a mock-up on the oil cooler. I do plan on running 2 oil coolers. I got to mock something up for that. I do got some brackets that I'm going to use to kind of get where I want the oil cooler to be. I do need to raise up my suspension because I do plan on getting some not over fenders, but some wider fenders in like the next month or so. So I do want to get that knocked out, so when I do get them, I can put them on, drop the car down and see how it fits. I think that's it. So let me start knocking out this catalytic converter. As you can see, that's my catalytic converter. I do want my my O2 sensor, so I am going to be keeping that because Honda charges a lot for some O2 sensors. So, but let me knock this out, and then I'm going to show you what's the plan for the oil coolers. Telling you, get yourself a West Coast car. Look how chrome this damn thing is too. This gasket's done. Get yourself West Coast car. This was easy. I didn't even spray that much WD-40. Hell, I don't even know if I sprayed WD-40 on this side. Easy. Let's take a look how good the cat is. I'm gonna send some pictures to the guy so he can pick it up if he wants it. Let's try this shake test. You can see it or not. I don't hear anything. I don't hear nothing. Well, besides dirt, there's nothing in there either. So I just sent the pictures off to the guy. It seems like he's gonna buy it, so he's gonna be here like in the next 30 minutes or so. So that should give me enough time to show you guys the idea that I have for the oil cooler. So I'm gonna go grab that, and I'm gonna try to position where I want the oil cooler at and how I'm gonna do it. The plan is to use one of the brackets that came with the oil cooler, and then at least for right now, I'm gonna use another bracket that I have for my diffuser. I'm gonna show you how I'm thinking about doing it. I wanna have the cooler, I actually like pre-drilled some holes as well too. So I actually pre-drilled some holes. I was kind of tackling this before, and I just kept drilling about a 1-inch hole after another. So I got to this spot right here. And right now it's gonna be hanging because I don't got another, I don't have to wait to support the other side right now, but plan is if I can do it on this side, it's gonna be good for the passenger side too. So if you can like imagine, so it will go through the air ducts from the front bumper through the oil cooler, and then cooling off the brakes and stuff. So as of right now, it's just hanging. So I gotta figure out how I want to mount this up. In order for me to do that, I think I need to put my front bumper on and my fender. So I'm gonna do that right now. On the S2000, you would know that there's like an emissions pump that sits inside here. I ended up removing that because I don't need it, especially because that's more of a F20, F22 type of thing. so I don't need it, especially with the engine I'm going with. And I either plan on making me a custom wiring harness or just buying one custom, so you can just bypass this whole pump system. I think I still have it. So it's this pump right here that used to sit where I'm putting the oil cooler at. Let me bolt this up and see where this lives. So it is kind of hanging right now, obviously because I don't have the bracket on the right side. But I'm gonna try to find something to hold up that side. I was planning on using zip ties, but for sag a little bit. Let me find something. Found this little part that goes to my stock intake system. Say it looks pretty good, but let me see if I can get it a little bit higher. It's getting there, but not quite yet. That's actually pretty damn good. Zoomy zoom. So if you would back up, take a look at it. I know it's kind of sunny, but from here that looks pretty damn good. I'm gonna get some measurements for that, and I'm gonna see where I can mount up the bracket. I think I might be able to mount up the bracket maybe like somewhere right here on this area. So I have to drill some holes for this and kind of bend something. As I can tell, I can't use this, so that's out the picture. Well, I like where it looks and I like where it's set. So, and then whatever I do on this side, I'll just do on the other side too. So you can imagine. Back up one more time. You can imagine, right? One oil cooler, right there, and another one right there. That perfect symmetry. That's gonna be the plan for that, at least for the oil cooler. I mean, kind of give you the idea I have. So like my plan is to like have like the oil lines from like right here. This would be like where the engine's gonna be at. So like right here, and it's gonna feed all the way inside this. It's gonna feed like all the way inside this duct right here. And so the feed line's gonna come from right here, go up from this side, and then I'm gonna try to have it. And I'm gonna try to have the lines like kind of snake through within the bumper. They come back over on this side and then once again go through this hole, then back over there in the engine. That's gonna be the plan for that. I'm gonna try to keep that as neat as I can, but like I said, I do need to order another oil cooler, and I also need to make up a new bracket, also new lines too. So that's something in the future, but at least I know where I want that at, and as long as I don't mess with the front bumper, that's gonna be fine. So now let me start getting to raising this suspension up. Because when I do get the wider fenders and the engine, I do kind of putting this back on the ground just for the time being, so I can see where everything's gonna sit at. So let me knock that out. I already sprayed a little bit of WD-40 on the bottom collar, so I just gotta loosen it up and it should come out real nicely. So I'm saying, man, you gotta. In the Midwest, stop buying the rusty cars. Bust the knuckles too much. I think like my beater be like the last rusty car I'll ever own again, because that car is so rusty, even I don't want to fix it. And it's weird too, because I got no problem taking the engine out, especially out of this car, but if you tell me I had to replace some brakes on a car that I've seen the winter about maybe 10, 12, 14 seasons and has never been changed, I will pay someone to do that. Nah, B. You ain't catch me with that one. just raised up the front by like 6.25. So now I'm gonna start getting to work on the rear. I know for some coilovers, you can't raise up the front and the rear by like the same measurements. So I'm gonna see where I can get 6.25 from the rear too. And then when I eventually put it on the ground, I'll see where I'm at. Because I know I am gonna start taking this to maybe 1 or 2 shows so people can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. And the good thing is that because the car is gonna be a little bit higher, I don't have to do as much work to get the car on jack stands. Hell, I think next time I may even be able to raise up the car in the air a little bit higher. So I'm gonna get started taking these rear wheels off. Idea is to get this to about 6.25. So I'm about to see what's looking at right now. Oh, a little less than 4 inches, so I got a lot of twisting and turning to do. I got some WD-40. Not that this is rusty, it's just really a lot of crud. I know on the driver's side I was able to twist this by hand, but on the passenger side I could have had to keep using a wrench. Hopefully I can twist this by hand because this is so much quicker. Ooh. Yeah, I might hurt myself. So I ended up raising up the rear to 5.5. I know I said that I was gonna do a 6.25 all the way around, but I am running out of daylight, so I can't raise it up as far as I want to. So with that being said, I'm just gonna do the passenger side off camera. It's the same exact thing on the driver's side. There's really nothing different. So I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna catch you guys when I get home, and I'm gonna tell you the update on the engine and a couple other things as well. So I'm back at home. Let me give you guys the update on the engine. So I ended up contacting the people who's gonna be building it maybe about a week ago. I told them that I was trying to make 500 at the wheels. They told me that since they overbuilt their engines, I'd be able to make 500 easy, and if I wanted to, I could even push it up to 700. I don't know if I'm gonna go up to 700, but that is something to consider a little later down the line. I don't think the stock drivetrain of the S2000 will be able to handle 700 horsepower. So when I get to that point, I might have to start changing out the diff if it doesn't break at 500. Also, one of the other things that I did, or at least off camera, is that I changed out my radio cover with this is the CR carbon fiber radio cover, so I ended up changing that. I do got some more parts coming in as well besides the engine. I'm gonna try to get my over fenders by the end of this week. At this point of the build, this is the time I'm actually gonna start putting things back together more or less, minus my steering rack and my rollover hoops. Those 2 things are going to be getting switched out, plus the exhaust. I haven't got around to taking off completely. I know I took off the Cadillac converter, but I didn't really have no place to put it right now. So hopefully I will be putting the S2000 on the ground end of July, just so I can see how the car is going to be sitting. I think that's pretty much it. I'm actually editing the video that you guys are watching right now, so I want to give a shout out to all my sponsors for making this happen. I'll put the link to their websites down in the description below. If you guys like this type of content, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Till next time, I'll see you guys later.